Do you want to know the truth about being a loan officer? All these other channels are lying to you. They make it sound like it's glamorous, it's fun. It is fun at times. Let me not lie to you. Let me not mislead you. But during COVID, even before COVID, it's a lot of hard work. You're dealing with clients, you're dealing with fouls, you're dealing with mistakes, you're dealing with errors, you're dealing with bad credit. It makes you want to pull your hair out most of the time. That's what being a loan officer is. And I'm going to even teach you about how to do it now during COVID. Wait, before we start, like always, this is the room, Mr. Marcelle. Hold on. Bing! Alright guys, the room, Mr. Marcelle. And a lot of people come to this channel saying, Malcolm, we want to know more about being a loan officer. How do you do it? What's the steps? But before that, let me just tell you about the process and what you have to go through especially in 2020, 2021, we're about to head there, so you got to start planning ahead. But COVID has changed the game. And a lot of people and a lot of channels are just lying to you guys. They're saying, oh, it's the best thing, it's easy. It's not an easy job, and I don't care what anyone says to you. Everything that you do in life is going to take work, it's going to take effort, and you're going to have to put your mind to it. So now, normally, let me tell you before COVID, it was like, hey, you would go out there, I would go to real estate offices, and I'm talking about every day, for at least 2-3 hours, I would prospect. That would be my morning. I'd be prospecting, going out to different real estate offices, meeting people, shaking their hands, giving them out cards, bringing donuts. I would be doing this for about 3 hours a day, just trying to meet new people, because the biggest thing you can do is create businesses. Create business and traffic. You want people to know who you are, and the best way to do that is to go out and meet people. I would do that. Another thing I would do is I would be right in front of Dunkin' Donuts. I have about 25 gift cards, and I would give it to potential clients saying, hey, I work next door. I just want to give you my gift card. I want to treat you. If you ever need a loan or anything, here's my card. And by the way, coffee's on me today. Give them $5, $10 and just give that out. I would be out there, and I was doing this in the summertime, mind you, when it was like 95, 100 degrees, in a nice shirt, slacks, shoes on, sweating, out here giving it. And what I was doing is I was meeting potential clients, giving out 25 people per day. So if you imagine this, if you do that 5 days a week, that's 125 people I was meeting in 1 week. All right? That's how hard you have to go when you're prospecting, because you want to meet new people. And the only way you're going to meet new people is by going out, shaking hands, and having them see you. And it's the consistency that makes a difference. Because even if that person I don't speak, that other person out there who sees me go, that's like, yo, that guy's been there every day this week. What is he doing? What is he selling? Well, they want to know more. And that's when they'll come say, hey, what are you doing out here? Why are you always out here? What are you always like you're giving them something? And that's what creates brand awareness. That's what you want as a loan officer. Not only was I doing that, I was doing mastermind groups where I would get realtors together and bring in people to teach them how to do Facebook ads. I was going out and taking realtors to lunch. I was going out taking attorneys, and I was going everywhere I could to generate business. Because as a loan officer, you have to go out and get your own business. A lot of companies, sometimes they'll give you like call marketer ads, and they'll be like, hey, this is a hot lead. This person just inquired about a mortgage. And don't get me wrong, sometimes they're good, but sometimes they're horrible, because they're people who don't even really want the mortgage. They just put their information in Zillow, or they put their information somewhere else, and they're getting bombarded by 8 different mortgage loan officers that want their business. So when you call, they had enough, and they decide to give you the bird and be like, F you, I don't want you, why do you keep calling me? All these people call me, they're going crazy. And you're like, yo, this is my first time calling you, sir. You're the one who gave us information. So what I did is I didn't want to deal with that. So I went out and I created my own business. I generated my own traffic. And this is how I did it. So fast forward now, during COVID, things have changed. We can't do that same thing. So how do I generate business today? The biggest thing that I do is Zoom. Zoom has created a meeting place that I can meet with just not one person, but I can do a group Zoom call with 10, 15 clients on, and I can give one lecture, one information about creating a mortgage, creating understanding your credit, or creating a financial plan to buy your first home, to save money. And what it does is it allows me to share information once, but with many people. Instead of doing seminars that I was doing inside the office, now I'm doing it online, What else am I doing? I'm doing more video traffic. I'm doing more videos. I'm doing TikTok. I'm upgrading my Instagram, my Facebook. I'm creating better ads and better leads system that are going to generate me traffic. So what COVID has done, it has showed us that if you want to be successful, you will find a way to reach the many. And this is what you're going to need if you want to become a loan officer. You're going to have to figure out a way to meet people without meeting them in person. You're going to have to find a way to meet people and make it safe, not only for yourself, but for them, because you don't want them to get sick. And the best way to do that is to protect yourself and them. So if you're going to meet people, make sure you have your gloves on, you have your mask on. Maybe instead of doing physical cards, you do digital cards, you do e-cards. You can send them a link to meet you on, say, hey, I was interested in you, send them an email. Here's the link, I would love to sit and we can catch coffee. You make your pot, I make my pot, and we'll do it during a Zoom virtual meeting. Play some music in the background. Things like that, you gotta be creative. You can even send them, oh, this is a really good idea. Why don't you send them your favorite coffee and say, hey, with a little note, I wanted to do a coffee date. Here's the Zoom link. You make your pot of coffee, I'll make mine, and we'll both have Starbucks together. Stuff like that. So, being a loan officer is a lot of work, but it's very doable. And it's a great source of income if you can create the traffic that you need to close deals. So, a rule of thumb is, if you talk to 10 people, only 1 or 2 will call you back, and 1 might actually close. So, if you know your numbers of averages and laws of averages, you can dictate how much income you can earn. That's drastic, because what you can do is you can now start figuring out how many people you have to talk to get to the $100,000, the $200,000. And once you get better at becoming a salesperson and just helping people and being genuine about it, your numbers will start increasing. Instead of talking to 10 people to close one, you can start doing it with only 5. Talk to 5 people, close 1. So when you talk to 10 people, you're closing 2 deals. Now you're generating more traffic. You're creating a better circle, a better awareness, and more brand awareness. And the best thing I can give you, the last piece of advice I'll give you guys to close more deals and to understand Corona and how to do it is, if you create a good reputation for yourself and you deliver on that reputation, so if you tell people I'm going to do this and this is the outcome, not only would you create one person that loves you, you create a fan. And what that fan is going to do is he's going to tell more people about you, and his friends are going to tell more people about you. And then you're meeting less people face to face. You're not doing these calls. You're not going out to reach these people, but they're calling your cell phone. And you're like, wow, I'm getting all these leads. And they're indirect leads, but they're leads that are hot. They're leads that want to work with you because you created a fan that knows about you. So what Corona has done to the mortgage industry and to loan officers, it has forced us to become better at sales, better at videos, better at generating a brand and traffic around us to get more sales. So before you jump into this game, learn marketing. That is the best thing you can do. In any business, not even just being a loan officer, any business you want, become a great marketer and you will always succeed. This is the real Mr. Marcelle, aka your favorite loan officer. Thank you for watching my video. If you found this helpful, please let me know. And please check out my other video about what it is to be a loan officer. You can see it right here. Thank you guys. You guys want more of this? You guys want more of these videos? Then make sure you like, subscribe, follow, and go see my other uploads. There's a whole bunch on this channel for you guys. I want to make you guys millionaires. Thank you for everything. This is the real Mr. Marcelle, and see you next week.